Hi team, in this video we are going to see how you can create AMDP scalar function, and we will also see various way of calling it from your ABAP program or another AMDP method. So we are using the same program which we are using throughout the series. We are calling one AMDP method of this class and displaying the output. And inside the AMDP method, we are selecting all field from SFlight table, and we are also doing some client handling. Okay, so I will show you the output once. So this is the output we are getting all records. Okay, so suppose there is a requirement where we want this CTES max value maximum. Okay, so suppose 475 is the maximum value of CTES max. This field is actually maximum capacity for economic class. Okay, so we only want to get records with the maximum value, and suppose we have this 475 the maximum value, so only those record where this value is 475, only those should be fetched. Okay, so we will use AMDP scalar function to achieve our requirement. So we will create one AMDP scalar function inside our HANA Studio. So we can copy this declaration. You can press Ctrl Alt and down arrow to copy it. And what we are getting here, get max underscore. This is the field name, sit as max, because it is the maximum capacity. Okay, and what we need to import, we need to import the client, and what we need to export, we need to export max underscore sit as max variable. Okay, and type can be I, because it is a number only. Okay, so now, and also keep attention how we are getting errors, and we will solve it so you get better understanding. So here we are getting some error. If I go to here, implementation missing for method get max sets max. Okay, so we will click here, and we will add implementation. So we have added the implementation. Now we need this by database function, because we are implementing AMDP function. Okay, so we will write by database function for HDB language SQL script using SFlight table. Okay, now see what error we are getting. We are getting database function must be read only. Okay, so we will add options read only. Okay, now still we are getting one error. What is it? Contains a database function, which means that cannot define as exporting parameter. Okay, so as we know, database function can only have returning, so we will replace it. Okay, returning value. Okay, now what we are getting here, MDP method cannot be empty. Okay, so we will write some logic here. What we need to do here, we need the maximum value of sit as max field. Okay, so we will select maximum of sit as max into, we are selecting inside this variable max underscore ctax max. Okay, and if you want, you can place colon here. Oh, we cannot put, I think, here. Let's try into this from SFlight table. We will remove it. Where AMDT is equal to I, here we can put I underscore client. Okay, so we have selected the maximum value. We are still getting one error. What is it? S flight. Sorry, one mistake is there. S flight. Now must be declared max. This is also, I'm doing spelling mistakes. Okay, then we will save it. We can activate this. Now we will call it. Okay, so for calling it we have multiple methods. I will show you each. We can comment the old code, and I will write the first method. Okay, here we will use the simple old school pattern. We will go to ABAP objects, and we can this is not the correct method, so we will press F4 and we will get the latest method we have created, get max ctest max value. Okay, and here we are passing SIM and latest class. We will pass same here also, and we are receiving one value. We can use inline declaration for that. We can give the same name. Okay, now we will see what we are getting here. We will try to write max underscore seat s max. Okay, let's see what we are getting. We are getting 475. Okay, so our guess was correct. 475 was the maximum value. Okay, now suppose we want to use this inside a select query. So we will write select star from which table we are selecting, S flight, into table data IT. Okay, we need to write at the rate, I guess, into table where this value is seat s max field equal to our max value, max underscore seat s max value. Okay, so what we will get here, we will get where this seat s max field is maximum. Okay, so we will try to activate and run. Let's see if we are getting any error or not. Yes, we are getting, we forgot to place at. Okay, now we will execute and see the result. Sorry, we forgot to print also. We are printing it. This is the table. Okay, now we will run it. So we are getting only 475 records with 475. Okay, so we have achieved our requirement. Now we will see how we can call this method second way. Okay, so we will write method 2. The method which we are using is called 7.5 syntax, and it is similar to this cl underscore demo underscore output. Then we are using display and we are passing something inside it. So we will use the same way, and let's try to give it inside a variable. Okay, so we will have this max underscore ctest max 2, because we have already declared this variable, equal to, what is our class name? The class name is this. Okay, what is the method name? Method name is this. Okay, we can place here. And what we need to pass inside that, we need to pass sy-mndt. Okay, so let's see if we can activate this or not, and we will comment this one, and we will create a new output after some time. First try to activate this, and let's see what we are getting here. So if the method has return parameter, you can directly assign like this. Okay, you can use it inside any method also, expression also. You can use a returning method inside any expression. So this is assignment operation, we can use here also. So we can write this and see what value we are getting. We should get 475 because it is the maximum value. So I will activate this and let's see what we are getting. 475. Okay, so it's okay. We can comment this also, else you will get confused why it stays. Okay, we will remove it, and again we can use our select statement same way. Just replace the variable and print this. We should get the same output. Okay, we can write here IT2 shift F1, activate and run this. We should get same output, 475. Okay, so we are getting all the records with 475 with our second method also. So as I told you, we can use inside any expression if the method has returning parameter. Okay, so let's try to use it directly inside our select query. Okay, so we will write our method 3. We will write select star from sFlight into sFlight, okay, into table @data 3 IT3. Okay, where ctest max is equal to, we can directly use at, and we can use parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis we can place our function, so we will paste this. Okay, let's see if we can activate or not. Will it give any error? Into clause must be at the end of the select. Okay, we will place into in the end of the select. Okay, now let's try to activate it. It is activated. Okay, we can print this and see if we are getting correct output or not. Here we can write IT3 and we can comment the previous code, so we will be sure we are getting output from here only. Okay, we are activating and I'm running the code. We are getting 475. So we have done this thing with 3 methods. Okay, so this is the best method you can use. Okay, and now we will try to call this from another AMDP procedure. Okay, we will go to HANA Studio. Okay, so I will create one more declaration like this only. Control Alt down arrow. Okay, this time we are getting the maximum data, so I will add max underscore data. Okay, The rest of this will be same because we will return the internal table only, and we will take client and as input. Okay, so now we will add the implementation. We will click here, add implementation for get max data. We will add, okay, by database procedure. This time we are using procedure for HDB language. What is the language? We are using SQL script, and we are using table SLite. Okay. What error we are getting? We have no implementation. Okay, so here also we have two methods. I will try to write them both here. How to add comment here? Method 1. Now we can add control 7. I think yes, control 7 is the shortcut for adding comments. Okay, so here now we can have one variable. We can use declare. What is the variable name? Maximum underscore seat as max. Okay, what should be the type? Type should be the integer. Okay, I will use semicolon to end the statement because we are using SQL script to write it and not the ABAP. Okay, and now I will populate this with our function. We can write max underscore ctest max equal to, we will call our function, right? But calling function here is little different, so we need to write the functional name in double inverted comma. If we write this thing inside our ABAP program, it will tell it is a comment, but here it is required. Okay, and inside this we will write our class name, and it will call which method? It will call this method. So what it requires client. Okay, so we can give what we are taking in input. We are taking in input I underscore client. Okay, and we will try to capitalize this. Control Shift X, I think. Yes, Control Shift X is the shortcut. And what error we are getting? The body of AMDP was closed unexpectedly. We'll try to add spaces. Sorry, this is semicolon. So now it is telling me that this function is not written inside using clause. So we will do it. We will copy this and we will paste it here. Okay, so errors are the best way to learn the coding, and here it is telling multiple markers at this line. SLite is not needed because we are not using. So now we will write select star from SLite table. Okay, in the starting we can add IT star from SLite table where ctest max field is equal to this variable. Okay, and our client is equal to I client. Okay, can we write a colon here also? Let's try. Yes, we can write. So we will activate this, shift F1, and activate from here. It is activated. Now we will call it from our ABAP program. Let's see what output we are getting. So these three methods are done. I will give you code also, so you can take reference. Inside the description you can check. Okay, now we are calling another thing, so we will separate it with some stars. Here we can use anything. We can use pattern also. Every time I will not show all the methods, right? It is only one time. Here we can select get max data, so it will directly give me the output which we require. Here we will pass hyphen AMDP. Okay, here we will use data IT what IT4, and we will uncomment this using control greater than. Okay, we will display this same thing we can use here. IT4. We will activate this and run. Activate, run. We are getting the okay. I was looking at this field and I thought why we are getting these things 56 and all. So we are getting correct output here 475. You can see our field is CTest max. Okay, so we will try with another method here. If you can directly call inside Control 7 to comment inside select query. Okay, we will comment this one. This is not required now. Control 7, sorry, and you can copy this query and replace our variable with this directly. Let's see what happens, if we get any error or not. We are not getting any error. Okay, we will use Shift F1, activate this. It is activated now. Here we don't need any changes, we can directly run. Okay, so this is also working. We have CTest max value 475. So this is the thing. You can create a scalar function like this, and you can call it from your ABAP program, or you can call it from another AMDP function or another AMDP method. So I hope you liked the video, you understood the topic, and we will meet in the next video.